Good morning. My name's Kim. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. This is 5 Mirror Tarot. They told me to jump right on in here. And so we're going to get into it, all of it. And I thank you for clicking on this video. This will be a channeled message for you for your highest good. I trust this message found you at the perfect time. I really appreciate you. And if you've never been here before, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. And I thank you so much for being in this moment with me and helping me expand upon this magical space that we come in here and we build from scratch every morning, like baking croissants from scratch. And as always, I love you so, so much. And I'm so very proud of you. I hope you're doing well. Now then, I do want to be a channeled message for your highest good. So why don't we let's release the karma for the highest good of the entire collective. Oh, what the heck? That includes your squirrely people, tacky toxics. Yeah, your terrible toxics. You know who I'm talking about. There's usually more than one. Well, here's a little more context this morning for you. Now, watch. Know that when you pick a rose, magic can happen. Stay aligned, and abundance will grow. Now then, I think this is 2 of Pentacles reversed, so I can put some context that feels relevant and timely this morning for this channeled message. 2 of Pentacles reversed. This fairy tale mirrors the difficulty of detaching from a toxic relationship. Well, the narcissist might transform their evil tactics to retain control over you, collective. Well, you can keep your chakras in alignment, which improves your solid bonds with others by fostering empathy and respect and clarity, in which you live by the golden rule as to why boundaries are so damn important. Oh, look at this as you. Some of you I saw this morning, you either have just gone no contact, or you're getting ready to. Congratulations. Again, keep your chakras in alignment so that you're attracting to you what you need to maintain that. Or you are going to retain control over your own self. As the Queen of Cups, that's a Cancer energy. You give the best love in the whole wide world. And when they feel your energy detached from them, they stress out. They do, and then they lash out. Now I send this you at the top of the world. You know who you are. You know your worth. You're letting everything right now fit into place. You're not forcing anything. I'm so proud of you. You're more on your feminine side than your masculine. A masculine that always has to do. Always go. No, you're in the feminine. And again, really enjoying talking really sweet to yourself. Really good being good to yourself. On all levels. And what that means, as it fits into place. Hold on, they're stuck together. And everything fits into place, and you're doing exactly that in the here and now and the future. Look, ooh, you're that bright spark. That's you. Look at your energy. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I still got a head cold. Do they ever go away? And you just keep, giving yourself the same freaking head cold over and over. If I'm hydrating. You might need to hydrate there. Now then, And there's this one, the Tobira of the waters. Emotions in a place of serenity. Oh my goodness. This is a fairy meditation. The focus, totally, graciously, accepting change. Close your eyes and let yourself feel the cool, clear, sparkling fairy waters flowing through your fingers. Drinking the sparkling coolness of that energy from your graciously cupped hands, collective. Imagine this fairy frequency. It flows right down your throat. Step into the best version of yourself. You feel that? This is magical energy for you this morning. Oh, you feel better? This is a call to magnetize your golden opportunity this morning. See how that energy flowing? You're happy to be steeping in that. Feels really good. Now then, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Now then, this is the part. I tell you, this is an open read. Many subjects. There's so many messages. There's all kinds of stuff here this morning. So before I do begin, if you want to support the channel or just say thanks, now is an absolutely great time to do so. You can hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost a thing. Share the video on your socials. Or drop a comment with your thoughts. Any of that helps the channel to grow big time. I mean it, it does. This is my second channel. I remember this from before. It's very exciting. Before we'd say, okay, we're going to get this number. And sure enough, we'd get that number of subscribers. And then we go, okay, we're going to set it to this number. And then we would meet that goal. It was really fun to do that. I remember that from Auntie Grayrock. Now then, coming to you from life out here in the Southwest. This is the land of enchantment. So 5 Mirror Tarot wants you to settle in. You get yourself cozy. You simmer down. Because this is the Kirky vibe. Right now on 5 Mirror Tarot, you are venturing into Don't Give a Feck television. Because we don't. We do not give a feck. That's colorful Scottish language, but quite actually, literally. When I say feck, F-E-C-K-L-E-S-S, it's short for feckless. What the actual feck man, we're dealing with you today, learning to take your life back from those feckless people. So what the feck man? On my channel, I'm trying to get you to put you in a position where you are foraging for a fabulous future. Fortified for a fabulous future. Permissions not granted to link or to repost this video. This video is for educational and spiritual entertainment value and purposes only. This video doesn't refer to any specific person and should not refer to any specific person as having NPD or narcissistic traits, especially to support an allegation that the maker of this video this morning believe or support a claim that a person, real, living or assessed, real or imagined, is literally a narcissist or a bully or butt nut, or at the very least squirrely. Right? Now then. Some of you, this is what I mean, open read, many subjects. Some of you that have an ex, your ex feels terrified by the psychic phenomenon that that your enemies feel. And they are literally being attacked by your angels and ancestors, or even haunted in a way by your lead spirit guides, your deceased relatives on the other side, ancient ancestors who are interested in your soul's development, collective, yours. They're like, screw your narcissistic. You never have issues with accepting responsibility for the work you directly or indirectly contribute to, the conditions that distress you. You're really good at that. I'm so proud of you. Now then, get curious about yourself, and you can tune into your truths. Be nice to yourself. I told you, these are all your blessings. Karmic warning, distorted feminine. Karmic feminine or karmic masculine energy feeling trapped. But they are trapped. They are there of their own accord. They did this. They did it. And they keep trying to pin it on you, but no. They're being emotionally constipated. Then they finally express themselves like you haven't heard this before. But for you, there is no pressure. Feels so good to you now, not having all that pressure on you. Increase your business. Increasing the number of clients and contracts to ensure that you have no nightmares. Keep tapping in. Wise man, sage, spiritual longevity, immortality, personal growth, love that is fun, emotionally satisfying, stable. It lasts boldly, even playfully erotic. Go do that. Please go do that. Please create amazing opportunities to use love vibrations by sending forth delightful invitations to create the mood, to dictate a pace. Go do that. But your butt nuts are the most entitled, toxic of all times. At least today they are. Be still and listen to the people that matter. Give them your time and energy. Abundance comes to you. You don't really have to do anything. Just stay balanced. Magnetize your soul to receive only what you deserve. What you deserve. Happy homestead. This vibe is to bring in happy home life, or to keep a partner happy in the connection with you, or maybe with others. Someone's getting help for wounds to heal. As you wish, vibe, to overcome all blockages and to succeed. Oh, okay. Practice gratitude. Talk to yourself with love. Talk about yourself with love. Communicate with yourself. Make sure your inner wisdom voice is heard. Love it. Blessings. Rise above problems using self-compassion. As a light worker, We are not afraid to enter omnipotent darkness. This is known as the living shade vibration, over which every light worker or normal gifted person, well, we have perfect power, and we're able to contain that power in itself. All things that are unawakened have the potential to become enlightened. You are remembering who you are. Even when negativity is seeping in, you're able to troubleshoot it. And you will have balance. You will be seen. What exactly does courage mean to you, collective? Well, some of you like knowing what to do to thwart the narcissism that springs up around you. Your man destroys the karmic to go to you. That's just for a tiny sliver of you. An eagle. Looking for a purpose to something. Ability to focus on minute details. To get your work done, replace old beliefs about sensuality programmed from society. You will not carry guilt and shame for society. See the person that you won't forgive with an open mind. That's all I'm asking. Undying love, regardless of your complex situation. It's not with your toxic people. Need for something toxic to end. Beware, most demonic human in your midst alert. A light worker is one who is laboring to gain the confidence of the power that be. And to gain peace through sincerity of your motive. Your worthiness to be trusted with this talent. I know. Your bully's depressed. Say the words of forgiveness out loud without condemning the bad actions. Without condoning the actions of your narcissist. I'm sorry. Envy, they're jealous because you're getting blessed. Whoever went against you is being dealt with by God because they messed up. Money tree. When you need to increase your business, it comes to you. This energy wards off evil at the same time to bring a job to you. Stress management. Okay, we got all that. I'm sorry, let me get over here before I begin. Oh, I have no idea. None. Let's see how this goes, shall we? Let me get over here. Now then. I love this. Welcome to my channel, collective. Welcome to 5 Mirror Tarot. My dear quiet listener, I hope that you are doing well this morning. Working too hard. Well, this is Tom Lynn. This is a battle. A battle. You're fighting to not be bored. Maybe you're not bored, and you're causing unrest in your skin that way. You're not bored. Quit saying you're bored when you're not. Trying to force yourself to be bored. Quit it. People pleasing's passe. All of this leads to burnout. This is the selflessness, the disease to please, Stop providing the energy that freeloading bastards who want the mother effing load of narcissistic supply. They're trying to suck right out of you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Now, why do human beings deplete themselves? When you do that, you get cranky. We talked about it yesterday, too. You're depleted of emotional reserves that you kind of need to function, seeing as it's Christmas. Mental and physical. Boy, are you being tapped out, creating exhaustion. Then you foster cynicism in your own skin. Then you literally start to reduce your production, your proficiencies at home, at work, and everywhere. You're thrown off balance. It's a battle. Potently, you trigger issues like depression or the burden of stress and anxiety. Don't let the cycle to do so much good. You want to have the perfect Christmas. Stop it. There's no such thing. And then you overwhelm your core. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Selflessness in my own case, just as it is with some of you, is the result of my soul's dalliances with the disease to please. It's called pure selflessness, which is a self-imposed wedgie, and then you slam yourself in a locker. Just in time to miss your next class. Working too hard to please these snotty people. There's just no pleasing them. It's precisely that selflessness dynamic that I feel was one trait that even at Christmas time right now will attract the narcissists to you in the first place. Don't repeat this pattern that you've done every year. It's going to be perfect. This year is going to be different. I'm going to do. It's like a 40-hour a week job just doing Christmas. Stop it. Now, once you tie your self-worth to your productivity at Christmas, then you just go on your ability to help all others because it's Christmas, fearing rejection. Are you going to hurt someone's feelings if you say no? Especially from your narcissists or your tacky, squirrely people. Narcissism steeps you in loss of self. Don't get in line and help it do you in. Before you know it, you neglect more and more of your own needs at Christmas. Quit it. Quit it. You keep blurring the lines between unconditional love and forgiving to compulsively wanting to love bomb. Fill those stockings, get the presents under the tree, make the favorite dishes. Stop it. This means you're being driven because it's Christmas, but you burn out nonetheless. Don't. This is the battle to not burn yourself out. Ironically, a lack of your personal mojo or meaning stops going into what you're trying to do. The perfect gift, to wrap it just so, to make everything the ambiance, to I'm going to create Christmas. Quit. At one point, you stretch yourself so thin, there is a lack of your personal, tender, loving care touch. It's just not there. It's evaporated. You stretched it too thin. So it has no meaning or purpose now. And you're starting to fray. So you're not putting meaning or purpose into the work or the gift. So now you're at work, and because you can't pull off the perfect Christmas already, and we've still got 10 days to go, quit it. despite working your ass off so hard, makes you so vulnerable that you get to crash and go straight into the burnout mode. Don't you do it. We'll get back to this. Hold on. I'm going to try to turn this on. Let's see if it works. No, of course not. Well, then I'm going to unplug this. I just flat out pass out from the heat. He's got that. I'm married. Uncle Grayrock's a lizard. He's reptilian. He's always got that damn heater going. Right up to, in the summer, right up to like June. I am not kidding. He's like a reptile. He's cold-blooded. Always got to have his blankies, everything, the heater going. My God. Okay, that'll help. It's going to be winter here now, so he's twitchy about the heater. Now then, what does the divine need to share? Oh, this is your angels. Sorry. You are supposed to. Oh, yes, please. I call back my power. My power is to not be a feckin' perfectionist for this Christmas, just to see what that experience is like. I love you, collective. Your angels and ancestors, these are the great ones whose wings span the multiverse and all dimensions known and unknown. They sure are fond of you, I know that. And you are guided, especially at Christmas. If you really want to get things done, ask them, call your angels and ancestors in to help you with your to-do list. That's not you being a perfectionist. That's you being working smarter, not harder, and delegating to the angelic realm. Because when at Christmas, can we really depend on people? We can't. But you can depend on your angels and ancestors to do some little short miracles for you. Don't you know? And they're waiting. Ask us for help. It will be as you wish. The only stupid question is the one you don't ask them for help. See, you've called upon them even since you were wee tiny and small, and they're like, well, what's the deal now that you're an adult? Get off your high horse. You know that when children are in trouble, they went to spend the night, no matter what the age is, right? They got in trouble. Here's one. They played with a Ouija board and scared the living crap out of themselves and opened up some manky neural pathways that's going to make a little antsy next 8 weeks. They watched a movie or something they weren't supposed to watch and scared the crap out of themselves. At one point, even children know to ask for help. Be like a child. I know you're going to ground me till I'm 40, but we jumped off the roof and Cindy Sue broke her wrist and we hit it. We thought we hit it, and now we're all in so much trouble. I need help. We'll never lie to you again. We'll never do something like that. Yes, they will. You be like a child and you ask them. Your angels and ancestors are there to serve you. Huh. And here's the Hermit, because they give you downloads so that you grow all that light inside of you and you're able to shine and you're able to be and know who you really are. You validate yourself. You know your worth. You're not getting your worth from a manky narcissist, a bully that does not ever do life well. Who the F are they to tell you diddly squat when they expecting you to do things they won't even do or can't? Oh, but you're expected to jump through hoops. How high do you want me to jump? What crosses the situation? Strength, strong, strong. Page of Cups, somebody. Congratulations. Either you did not know you were pregnant and poof, the magic baby came out. It happens. It happens. Or it's a project or a passion that you want to pursue or go do, a passion you want to go do. But I think this is a baby. A baby. Some of you are wondering when's you waiting enough. Is it an... no, there was no premature labor or false labor. It's like that baby's overdue. No, it's not. It just feels like it. That baby's right on time. That baby's coming now. Auntie, when's this baby gonna come? Some of you, it's like you took in a 16-year-old, your granddaughter, to take care of her while she's pregnant. And you're old. When you're older, that time goes by, seems like an eternity. When you're younger, it was different, isn't it? But when you're older, you just want that granddaughter to have a healthy baby. She will. Before you know it, she's gonna pitter-pat into your room and say, I made my bed. And you're gonna go, are you feeling okay? Because you never make your bed. And she will say, I'm nesting and I've already had my bloody show, which means her mucus plug came out. That's for educational purposes. I know. All the divine masculines and the viewers went, uh-huh. Let's see how YouTube handles that one. It's for entertainment purposes because this is a tarot card reading. And then here you have the Queen of Wands. If it's her first baby, she will miraculously spit that baby out like she's spitting a watermelon seed out across the room. Because usually that's not how it happens with that first one. That's a joke. YouTube, grow up. We're allowed to talk about grown-up things during a tarot card reading, huh? So you tap into your singers of the universe. To your angels and ancestors, this means a lot. And to the fairies that we tap into. The fairies dig the angelic realm. The angels show all of us humans, and the angels show the fairies as well, shows both of us what we have the potential to ultimately become, our own soul. Strength card, Page of Cups. You're the Queen of Wands. Past strength in the here and now. Messages of rebirth for some of you in your own skin. Just rebirth. Not a real baby at all. It's a rebirth. And the Queen of Wands. You've been through so much, but you wouldn't know it to look at you. There's no wear and tear on you, but you sure been through hell and back. You sure have. But you're tough. Basis? No, the basis. The basis is, Ace of Wands, waving that wand around. Here we go again with the Hierophant. Stairway to Heaven. Three of Pentacles. You're given the green light, the go-ahead. Four of Cups, keep counting your blessings so you receive more blessings in the future. Your angels and ancestors are helping to move you in that direction of being your most authentic self. To become yourself, to become your own soul material. While you're in this earth bound little meat suit. You're becoming your soul. Your soul's infinite. Your little meat suit's finite. You are becoming your soul material. You're becoming infinite on all levels. Some of you might be an Aries, some of you might be Sagittarius, some of you might be Leo, or you have these signs in your natal chart. Here's your stairway to heaven. The Hierophant. Right? Yep. The Hierophant. That's your connection to the divine. That's giving you downloads, and you're given the go, 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 go gadget. Go, go gadget. That you're to keep counting your blessings, because you get way up there in the triple digits. And it's only brunch by dinner time, my goodness. And because you do that, the hand of God pours more blessings over your head to count with the whole shebang. Over the next 2 weeks ahead of you, 4 of Pentacles, holding it together. 2 of Wands, what you got to decide what you're going to do next. That's bound for adventure. 4 of Swords. You getting enough rest, taking the time, sitting back and using your discernment, not deciding stuff in haste, taking your sweet time. King of Wands, I say what I mean and I mean what I say. That if I'm going to manifest X, Y, and Z by this date, then I will deliver the goods for A, B, C. Easy as 1, 2, 3. That's right. Yeah, you got a decision to make. You're keeping it all together because it is Christmas. It's that time of year. It's a pretty stressful time of year, but you're keeping it together. And you're going to have to decide what you're going to do next that suits your needs, your passions, pursuing your own happiness. And treating yourself really well. You're not stressing yourself out. Congratulations. Not for the holidays. I say what I mean and I mean what I say. You're reliable. Look at all that red, that root chakra. Oh my goodness. Ouch. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. Hydrate. Angels help to comfort us this morning, especially when we fall off a path. Oh, we haven't had our coffee. A coffee and a ciggy, right? Then you stop being cranky. Well, your angels are your messengers. We've got, 9 of Cups. They're watching you, cooking with gas. 2 of Swords. Watching your enemies get it, but good from karma. 3 of Wands. You know you're supposed to be going in this direction. You just know intuitively that you're supposed to go in the direction of that horizon, and you do it because you start off slow and deliberate, intentionally. And then the 8 of Wands, it picks up a clip, and then boom, you just bust up to the star. The angels are messengers of unity. Angels receive the power of unity to share with us humans this morning on 5 Mirror Tarot as just one more blessing of abundance, which is why this is an open read, many subjects, because there's so many channeled messages. There's a lot of stuff here. And we're not done. 9 of Cups. They watched you open that portal on 12/12 and pop on through there. They think you are sublime. Your squirrely people did not get through that portal, so they're in fresh hell of their own making. You're being guided to, yes, we're going to take you in that direction, and it seems so far off, but this is the direction you're supposed to be going. When you realize that, put your thought behind it. The arrows of love, what you're doing, could be just a passion. And for others, it's the arrows of love as you are blessed with attracting in a person that is not going to make themselves small either. When they're in your presence, in their presence, you all shine. You star shine. You are star shine. Star shine. Congratulations. Definitely in the future. The Fool. Ten of Swords reversed. That's an awful lot of healing. Then we got the Ten of Pentacles. In the place of all that hurt, you put the Ten of Pentacles. Then you opened up another portal with the Page of Wands. Five of Pentacles is they reap what they sow in them toxic turds. Eight of Cups. You're able to move past obstacles and get to the place where you need to be in order to get something done. Angels are channels from messages, from the divine. Their song is pushed out into the world. The energies channeled it through their songs is how they calibrate us as human beings to become, when they sing their songs to us, those things become tangible talents and powers, energies, frequencies, downloads for you to use when they sing to you. You take a leap of faith. You're so protected. And you know that it is time for you to pull those 10 swords out. They're tacky people put in you your whole life. And in the place of those swords, you put these seals over every wound. You put a seal that heals it completely. And then when you go through your process, you open up a whole energy shift over here, whole larger portal pop through, and they get to see you be blessed up, and they do not get to sit there. Some people cannot go where you're going, and you need to prepare yourself for that. But there's a place where you need to be spiritually up here. When they keep you here all the time, you're supposed to be up here. Pulling on your energy, sucking the life out of you. They don't have the right to do that. What's in the environment of hope? The Sun. Nine of Pentacles, leveling up. Two of Cups. Six of Wands, success. Six of Pentacles, end of your sexual frustration for some of you. Be open to this guidance. This is love, courage, connection, all tied to your intuition. Ask for help. They want you to. Then become aware of the events and the insights once you ask your angels. So you become aware of the events and the insights that follow your prayer or your request, so that you can kind of keep track of it and document, because that's kind of exciting. And when you open yourself up to prayer and meditation or love, opening that up to the angels and ancestors, you allow your angel's essence to flow right through you. And then you start shining. Your soul starts radiating. Look at your soul. That's your soul radiating. That benefits your meat suit. Nine of Pentacles, pre-emperor, pre-empress, leveling up. Seeing eye to eye with another human being. It could be platonic, but I don't think so. I think it's romantic. Why? Because in this Six of Wands, you chose each other. No discard, no limerence crapola. And then Six of Pentacles, end to sexual frustration for some of you. Gonna get some action. You're gonna get to make sweet, sweet love. Some of you, this is just a sacred union that's going on between your divine inner masculine, divine inner feminine, are getting it on in your own skin, and you benefit. What do you care what they do in your own skin? You already told them to get a room, and they did, and then you benefited from it. Let them. Let them. You're not going to complain. What do those around you think of you, collective? Some of the ones, they know you protected by your angels. Four of Wands reversed. That's your butt nut can't get through the portal. Knight of Cups. Someone sweet on you going to take action, going to bring you flowers. High Priestess. You can feel it in your bones. You know who I'm talking about. And they bring you the multiple O's to go around. Ten of Cups. Multiple O's. Multiple O's, collective. Those around you, they see you thanking your angels and ancestors, and they think that's pretty important. Your loved ones. It's so important to us because it completes the circuit. It balances out the books. It grounds their energy in our physical world. That's why you thank your angels. So we and others can benefit from the angels' divine orchestration. Or if you say your prayers right, they'll gnash their teeth and they'll go sick your angels on your narcissist and your bully, on your tacky people. Let them get a load of that. See, you're protected. So that's you protected. You're so good at this. This is them not getting through that portal on 12/12. See, before you're such a good person, collective, for all these decades, you have been letting them piggyback, or you pull them through those. If they were ready or not, you kept protecting them. Well, it's not your job to do that anymore. You have a new sweetheart to protect. Protect someone who's fond of you. Go figure. Instead of a self-loathing bull-buggering bastard of a narcissist. You know what I'm telling you is true. High Priestess. This would be the multiple how would we say that? Is it gasm orcades? In Pig Latin, gasm orcades. 10 of them. Mutual satisfaction. The big O. Heart's desire. Ooh, Three of Swords reversed. You're not getting in your way. We got the Six of Swords reversed. You're stinky people trying to stop you from traveling or moving forward. But you do with the Magician, you manifest to culmination, and they can just kick rocks. Ace of Cups, you fill your cup and someone else's cup to overflowing all at the same time. Five of Wands, going to be wake up in the morning, after in the breakfast, going to have supper time. And then two more. Activities. You're going to get action 5 times. A gift unacknowledged is a gift neglected. Or a gift unused. Go for it. 5 times is the magic number. Not 3's the charm. 5. And to fill a cup to overflowing in the great right. In the great right. Well, that athame is dipped into the cup. Is symbolism for coitus, the great right, in Wicca. I used to teach Wicca 101 at Blue Eagle Bookstore in Kirky, in the Northeast Heights. Go in there and spend lots of money at Blue Eagle Bookstore. It's a fabulous metaphysical emporium. I know. I used to work there like decades ago, but I was the manager. I had a key. Yes, it's true. So you go to Blue Eagle, go Christmas shopping there. I guarantee you they got a plenty. And this is you also expanding on your soul family. This is you not getting in your way in love. You're letting it organically unfurl. This is your nut stuck. Just in time for Christmas. Pissed off because they see you getting blessed. And your cup being filled to overflowing. And they know you're going places with your abundance. And they are not going to be allowed to go with you. And they know it. Taking them off. They don't like that. Heart's desire. What, yeah? What did you do with it? They're playing with me. My fairies. I love them so. 5 of Cups. Growing emotional maturity. Knight of Swords. Being able to take action to communicate clearly. 9 of Wands reversed. They're the wounded warrior, not you. You're butt nuts. You celebrate that it's not you. Knight of Pentacles. You take action for real love. It's through pure sweet gratitude that you accept your angel's song. Let them sing for you. Bring yourself a new lover. Bring yourself a sensitive lover. Taken into your own being. Take the angel song into your own being. In your own skin. In your own lives collective. That's Gabriel. They're showing me Gabriel. Now then. You're not crying over spilled milk. They are. Your toxic blunders. You're taking action to travel. Some of this is astral. I'm proud of you for that. They're the wounded warrior. You're butt nuts, not you. They do it to themselves. You're celebrating. You validate yourself. You know your worth. And you take action on that. Thanking your angels. And they guide you into staying receptive, magnetizing your soul, and you attract to you the love that you deserve. The love that you deserve has longevity, stability. 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 And you want to build something together that has longevity. You want to build it together. Got that one. This is Gabriel. This is the one I did between 3 and 4. In the morning, Gabriel. First vibration pushed up was Holy Spirit's strength. And they picked Daniel 8:16. I heard a man's voice from the Ulay alley, Gabriel. Well, the main meaning, this is the vision that Daniel had. This refers to the divine masculine energy that are part of God's universe. Gabriel delivers divine messages. They define visions. They define the Ulay calling. They define strength and faith. They define the Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel is healing. God is my strength. Strength of the love and the devotion of the divine's interventions for others in trouble. We're being cooled down. Each of you held out energies this morning during my meditation. I saw you all this morning. You held out hope for others. Some of those who are being healed, who have been healed. You helped them to heal themselves spiritually this morning. I'm so proud of you. Between 3 and 4 in the morning, I do a meditation. I watch and see your progress. I see you saying your prayers of gratitude. I see you in your lamentations. I see you in your grief. I see you in your bliss. I watch you grow every morning, and I'm so proud of you. Those of you who heal with your words, divine revelations, well, popping up everywhere I could see. Divine revelations are described as Gabriel reveals messages. Gabriel has the power to destroy, too, because he's going to be for revelations. But he also is keen to healing, and especially being able to hear and reveal messages. He has the power to reveal messages to you. He has been doing it all morning. So, you think you know the story, Tam Lynn. Love is at the core of the Tam Lynn story. Janet, the divine feminine. He's the divine masculine. She's the divine feminine. Janet's refusal to discard her elven-influenced human, her lover. Why? Because he is so fair and full of self. He's a very handsome man, yeah. But needs her help in a very difficult situation. Instead, Janet is the divine feminine. She chose to be strong and supportive, while the medieval ballad primarily explores themes of human love versus supernatural power, female agency, and Christian versus pagan beliefs, all rolled into one glorious fairy tale. Its narrative structure and characters, dynamics make it a compelling and powerful allegory for navigating and escaping a controlling, emotionally manipulative person in a relationship. You can stand by friends and loved ones. Your support means so much to them. You are the world on a string for them. Like the Tower card, you are a steel-reinforced tower of strength collective. So much love will be yours. Now, the story of Tam Lynn can certainly be interpreted through a pragmatic lens of escaping an abusive, controlling relationship Tam Lynn has with the fairy lover. And a fairy lover, for real, is very dangerous. We'll do a whole video on that. Leave me a comment if you would like me to explain to you the dangers of falling in love with a fairy as your lover. Right? The queen of the fairy, she was there. The queen of fairies, she was there. She took me to herself. And every year she pays a tithe to hell. So every 7 years, right, and I'm so fair and full of flesh, I fear 'twill be myself. Tonight it is full Halloween, the fairy court will ride. The queen of fairies, she is there, and she'll make me to abide. He used to be human. Drowsy, drowsy as I was, asleep upon me fell. The queen of fairies, she was there, and took me to her cell. She captured him, a human. The love that you have goes well beyond good times. Your loyalty is a bright light, a saving grace. For others to be able to reach for their own bright light in their own darkest moments. That's what this fairy tale is about. The fairy queen's personality traits are quite consistent with narcissism, though the fairy queen of the 17th century does not have a diagnosis for NPD, narcissistic personality disorder. Want to know why? Because she doesn't need one. She doesn't need a diagnosis, YouTube. She is not a human. She's a multidimensional being, YouTube. And she's a fictional character in a fairy tale book. 2-dimensional. The tale of Tamlin is Scottish as feck. The strong will of Janet frees the man held captive by the fairy queen, and boy was she pissed that little dupe Janet fooled the queen of fairies repeatedly over and over again. Even when Tamlin is transformed, and they changed him into so many things. He's forced to change and change and change. First comes by the black steed, then comes by the right, by the brown. The knight on a milk-white steed, where she pulled the rider down. Yeah, she was ballsy, Janet. Janet must hang on to him with all of her might because they're going to change him. She must hold on for love, to hold fast and never let him go through this process until he turns into hot, burning coals. At one point, a burning pyre so high, a column of fire, and she had to hold him until he turns into hot coals. This ballad focuses on themes of control, liberation, and the power of human love over the fairy queen's supernatural manipulations. Then she flings the hot coals into a well, and he is reborn again. He remembers who he really is, his authentic true self. He's born again as his normal human form. The fairy queen is narcissistic, yes. However, from a metaphysical or spiritual standpoint, NPD is often viewed as evil. All evil begins in fantasy. With NPD, though, it's called a shared fantasy, according to Samuel Vaknin, Vaknin. Go on YouTube and watch his videos. But you have no say in that shared fantasy. You're only along for the feckin' ride, and it sucks, doesn't it? You have a knack and amazing power to free others by refusing to give in to overwhelming forces. The Queen of Fairies used obsessive control. The Queen of Fairies determined where and how Tam Lin lives in the fairy world or the human world, holding a powerful and jealous sway over Tam Lin. He's her favorite, her primary supply for narcissistic supply, but he's finite. His life is in danger. His life is at stake if she tires of him. Or if the 7 years passes and she gives him over to hell. Or when the tithe of hell is due, which parallels the way a narcissist might control a partner's life and control a partner's safety, and that's no lie. You set a wonderful example of courage and self-reliance. For you, be proud. Be proud of your family. Be proud of your name. Be proud of your choices. Now, the Fairy Queen uses manipulation, but no empathy at all. The Fairy Queen her words in the ballad express her narcissistic rage at losing her her bonniest knight. Wishing she had left, she wished she'd plucked his eyes out of his socket. She wished she put those eyes in a rubber plant tree. See, she thought that would be funny. Or she wished that she'd placed inside of his chest a heavy heart of stone, so he could never leave this narcissist, this Queen of the Fairies. Even when you walk outside, what is considered to be the right thing for you to do, you do it, collective. Now, the Queen of Fairies wanted to prevent his escape. This shows a lack of concern for Tam Lin's well-being. She blamed twists on Janet. She focused on Janet's beauty and brains to outfox the Queen of Fairies when the fairy court did ride. Focused on her loss of possession of him and power over Tam Lin and Janet both. She curses them both. Despite any rules that you may have broken, you have done this for the right reasons. Whatever the situation for you is, your determination is an inspiration to others. It's your way. You're commended. The core of the story involves very detailed plans devised by Tam Lin and carried out by Janet to physically remove him from the Fairy Queen's realm and court forever, permanently. The challenge will be holding fast to him through terrifying transformations. They changed him in her arms to a woodland dog so wild. She held him fast and bid him not the father of her born. She was pregnant, is why she fought so hard to get him. Yeah. They changed him into a bear, a feckin' bear. She held fast. A snake. She held fast. A column of fire. She held him fast and bid him not. And then finally a pile of coals, embers, which she picked up and threw into the water, and she saved him. Those animals and such, well, this mirrors the difficulty of detaching their fairies, detaching from a toxic relationship, where the narcissist abuser might transform their evil tactics to retain more control over you by love bombing, gaslighting and threats. Like Janet and Tam Lin, you set others free, though refusing to be bloody intimidated yourself. You stay true to yourself, to your own values, even when you walk about in a strange land like Janet did. She was in the fairy realm. If my love were an earthly knight, I will not, though he is an elfin grey, give my version of my true love brand for any lord that ye may have. That was what she told her daddy at Carter Hall. She pulled a rose. Why have you pulled my rose, bough? Why did you break my tree? I will answer to no man, for Carter Hall is my father's hall. I'll ask no leave of thee. She's really snooty with him. That's love. She went to go to Carter Hall to get a dress, and there he was. She picked a rose off his rose bush. Janet's unwavering resolve and refused to let go of him, despite the fear of rabies or third-degree burns, despite the fear of physical danger, being bit by a snake, mauled by a bear, had to hang on to a column of fire that reached up and kissed the ceiling of the universe. It went so high up into the heavens. She hung on to it. She's pregnant with his unborn child. This is an example of a successful no-contact effort. This fairy tale. Modern interpretations often focus on Janet's bravery, assertiveness, and determination, highlighting the strength it takes for a person to stand up to an overwhelming and powerful toxic antagonist, to save Janet's love and assert her own free will and choices. He was going to help her. She was going to get help raising that baby. That's what that was. Well, I thank you for sharing this safe place, this magical space with me. We keep on expanding it here, don't we? We're having fun. This is a visionary place. This is a playful place. And I can't wait to do it all again. This is about the strength that you can give and receive when you devote yourselves to healthy bonds of love and self-love. And I'm going to leave it there. Now, this is a soul reading, and I think it was fabulous. I think this was a beautiful reading. I thank you guys. I hope this was super helpful for you. I hope it resonated. And if it did, smash that like button. Right? You let me know what's going on with you in the comments, because I love connecting with you. That's now my favorite thing to do, is to look to see if you're going to leave me emojis and comments. And I'm so grateful. This has given me the opportunity to do this reading today for you. I know. It was Tam Lin. It's one of my favorites. Thank you so much. I thank you for creating this magical space. And you, the viewer, you're the one who's making all of this wonderment for me happen. You make me so damn happy, you have no idea. I cannot wait to do this all again in the next reading. And I love you guys so, so much. And I'm so grateful for you. You promise me you will go out there and you'll have a really great day. Peace out.